Hi folks, Brooke Knight here with Goodnight Homes. Today I am standing out in my yard between rainstorms and want to talk a little bit about septic systems quickly. So if you live on Camino Island like I do, you have a septic system because that is all we really have here on the island. There is no sewer system, and so septic systems are, when we get all of this rain, sometimes they can have problems. So last night at around, 8:30, our septic alarm started going off. So I'll show you quickly where the alarm is. That's the alarm on the house there. And it is an audible alarm, so we could hear it inside the house. And what that essentially meant is that the water in our septic tank was too high. The septic tank is here on the ground, and then our septic system actually has a pump in it, so it's pumping the water up to the drain field, which is probably about 200 feet back into our backyard. Some septic systems are gravity fed, and so they don't have a pump. They're just they're draining naturally, but ours has a pump in it. And so what you do is when that alarm starts going off, the first thing you want to do is silence it. Otherwise, it will keep you and your neighbors up all night long. So we came out here, and there's a little button right here on the side that you can just toggle, and it will silence your septic alarm. And then, of course, the next thing is to figure out what the problem is. So as I said, it could be that there's too much water in your septic tank. We had a problem with our septic tank last year where there was actually a crack in it, and when it rained a lot like it is right now, groundwater was actually draining into it. So it wasn't really water coming from the house, it was groundwater that was filling up the septic tank. It could be that the pump is no longer functioning, or it's not functioning fast enough. It could be the float in the tank. Think of the float in your toilet and how that acts. So it could be any of those things. It could be probably a whole number of other things. But the good news is that we came out here this morning, and that little light on top of our septic tank, my daughter, was out, and so that means that the problem had resolved itself. Obviously, as soon as we started hearing the alarm, we stopped running water, flushing toilets, all of that sort of stuff. And because it was later in the evening, we had all night for the water to continue to pump out and to kind of regulate itself. It could be that maybe we had a toilet that was running nonstop. It could be that we had we did too much laundry, or we ran the dishwasher, or whatever the case is, and just kind of our pump could not keep up with the amount of water in the tank. But in any case, it has resolved itself as of this morning, which is really good news, so we don't have to have someone come out and look at it today. But just kind of a little heads up on a few things related to septic tanks. And this is why, if you are looking to move to a more rural community like Camino Island or Stanwood, a lot of the regions around here, you want to work with a real estate agent who actually has some familiarity with septic systems so that you can get the information that you need to make the decisions you need to make, and just to be better informed. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I won't have any more updates on septic tanks coming up. Hopefully we have it all dialed in. Have a great day, and more rain coming tomorrow, I hear. Thanks.